Financial freedom sounds like a dream, right? Especially when you're living on a fixed income after retirement. But let me tell you, financial freedom isn't just for the wealthy. It's also about peace of mind, choices, and living well with what you have. Today I want to share how you can thrive. Yes, I said it, thrive, even when your income is fixed. Hi friends, welcome back. If you're new here, I talk about life after 60. The challenges, the joys, and everything in between. And today we're diving into money, finances, not in a stressful way, but in a way that shows you are in control. First of all, you have to define, what does financial freedom really mean to you? Well, it's definitely not about having millions in the bank. That's not what the average person has. It's about not worrying about every single time a bill comes. That's what financial freedom is. Every time you get a bill. Today I went to the mailbox. I got 5 pieces of mail and not one of them was a bill. They all went in the trash. It was a lot of credit card information and stuff like that. But it was really trash to me. It was no bills or anything that was important. So it's about knowing where your money is going and making your money work for you. Think about this. Instead of stressing over what you can't buy, you start celebrating what you can enjoy. As you see, we're having a home art show with my sister. Just going through her house, seeing all her artwork on the walls. It was like being in a museum. It was beautiful. I loved it. Changing your mindset. We always talk about that mindset. That's where the key is. When you change that mindset, that's a powerful, powerful thing. It's simple pleasures. Walking in the park, grilling outside on your grill, smiling with friends. Just life's simple pleasure. You want to create a simple budget that breathes. You want to give it a little room to breathe, you know? It's like putting yeast in something. You got to give it some headroom so it can breathe. Now, I know to some people the word budget sounds like a prison sentence. But let's flip that. A budget is just a simple plan. That's it. You start by writing down your must-haves. Every month, things that you must have. Housing, utilities, food, health care, rent, mortgage, car note, insurance. Then you give yourself a little room for joy. Even $20 a month set aside for something that you might want to do. Take yourself out to dinner. I want to say get your nails done, but I don't think you can get your nails done for 20 bucks. So we may have to go a little higher. Let's say 30 bucks. Whatever. Just set aside a little money every month to treat yourself and do something nice for yourself. Just remember, you keep a budget by writing out what money you have coming in and what money you have going out. And then you get to see what type of savings you are able to have every month. But you have to have a budget. And you know, even rich people have a budget, believe me. I mean, some of them, we'll say some. Because a lot of people, they just spend frivolously. And that's just not fair for us on a tight budget, right? So anyway, here's the magic part. Financial freedom doesn't come from making more money. It comes from spending smarter. You don't need to make more money. You just need to learn how to spend smarter. Remember your needs and your wants. What you want may not always be what you need. So be smart about it. If you have cable, get internet and get a Roku or get a smart TV with internet, and you can watch all type of movies and things like that just by switching the channel to, or switching the remote to a different app. The smart TVs work well. You get YouTube, Tubi. You can put Netflix on it if you want, but that's another charge. So me personally, I do not have cable. I don't have Netflix. I only have internet, period. And that's $29.95, $29.99 a month. And we already, I mean, I don't know how many times you can beat this into somebody's head. Eating at home is more than just cost cutting. It's healthier and it's safer. Believe me, I do not like eating out. I don't like fast food. I'll put it like that. Going to a nice dining restaurant, that's fine. I can do that. But fast food is a no-no for me. Costs a lot of money and it's not worth it. And then take advantage of all those senior discounts that are out there. You can get free coffees. You can get travel. You can get groceries. Take advantage of all the senior discounts that are out there. And don't think that you're depriving yourself of anything. You're just designing your lifestyle around your spending. Even if, you know, when you're on a fixed income, you can still create little streams of income that comes in. There are online games that you can play where you can make extra money. You can sell things online for extra money. You can do crafts online for extra money. You can start a YouTube channel. I mean, it's not instant money, but eventually you'll get paid for it. You can do pet sitting, house sitting. You can even rent out a spare room occasionally if you have that big of a house where you could maybe rent out a room when you know your cash flow is getting low. It doesn't have to be something full-time, just a trickle of income that gives you some breathing room. That's all. And that's what YouTube is doing for me, is giving me that breathing room where I can have money to do things, to save. YouTube money is good for having a little extra income because it's not much, but it's enough that keeps me from begging. And financial freedom isn't about buying everything. It's about buying yourself less stress. You know how stressful it is when you know you got bills coming up and you don't have the money for them, and then you got to pay late fees and all that stuff. That's why I say when you start doing your bills, try and set them up for auto pay. If you have your income aligned with your expenses, auto pay is a great way to save a lot of money. I've been doing auto pay and it's saving me so much money, and I don't have to worry about, did I pay that bill? Did I pay that bill? But I know a lot of people don't know how to operate auto pay, but it's a great way to help in creating a financial freedom for yourself. Another thing is to pay off anything you can to become debt free. That's awesome, you know. I mean, I finally paid my car off. I'm not paying on anything right now except, you know, my lot rent every month. And just start choosing doing things over clutter. Get that clutter out of your home. If there's stuff that you're not using, sell it. Go online and sell it. Get rid of it. You can do that. If you're looking for events to do, have a movie night at your house and everybody brings a dish over or whatever, and you watch a movie. Inexpensive things that just create the best memories. That's what it's all about. Financial freedom on a fixed income is not a fantasy. It's about knowing what matters most to you, spending intentionally. When you spend, you know exactly why you're spending and what you're spending on. You don't go out here doing any of that mindless spending, you know, and creating small streams of income that helps so much. And remembering, peace is priceless. When you plan and you budget out, that creates a calming peace in your life that's priceless. You can't put a price on being at home and being content, knowing your bills are paid, knowing nothing is behind. That's the most calming, peaceful aspect of financial freedom. Friends over 60, let me tell you, life after 60 can be so full of joy, purpose, and freedom, even on a fixed income. If this video encouraged you to like, comment, and subscribe, share this video with your family and friends if they're over 60. Even if they're not over 60, share it with your family and friends, because there's a lot of advice in here that can help anybody at any age. So until the next time I see you guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.